Hello, everyone. As promised in my Facebook page, I will give you 2 months surprise video that I normally give in my other platform. I hope you will like it. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Anyway, this is the second video on the monthly vision update, and this is from May 5 to June 4, 2025. Yin Metal Snake Month. The first one was last month. After these two videos, the next will then be an exclusive subscription. If you think that these monthly updates will be very useful to you, like when navigating the ups and downs of your life, will improve your life and achieve your goals, then I highly recommend for you to subscribe. Now, let me share to you my slides and start the ball rolling. I hope the slides will be very clear to you. Okay. Before going any further, I would like to introduce myself. I am Rihanna, a Fengshui practitioner, consultant for over 15 years, and I have been a teacher since 2021. I studied with Dr. Joey Yap, Grandmaster Joseph Yu, and Grandmaster Lilian Tu, J. Ashri Boss, and many others. So I specialize in 4 pillars of destiny, that is Bazi, Swang Kong Flying Star, okay, that's what we call space feng shui, date selection, and Qmen Dun Jia. If you have any concerns or questions, join my Facebook page, or you can email me at thephoenixfengshui@gmail.com. Here, you can join, my Facebook page, and this is the link. Okay. So now we go to the Black Rabbit, Sun, and Moon. Here is our Black Rabbit, Sun, and Moon arriving days for our monthly meditation. We call this divine timing. If you want an added good timing for manifestation, then this system is like asking from the universe realm. Black Rabbit is one of the qualifiers in date selection and can also be used for renovations and groundbreaking because it is when the sun arrives that all bad energy is pressed. Black Rabbit Sun is used to describe the sun and moon in feng shui date selection. Black is when the sun is overwhelmingly bright, while rabbit is the moon. This is about the days when the sun and moon will be arriving. Hence, Black Rabbit Sun and Moon arriving dates. Black Sun arriving dates is used to suppress, cleanse, and reduce negative vibrational energies. It's the day to subdue all evils, cleanse the house, break spells, and renew yourself. It can be used for activation and renovation as well, just like the Great Sun formula. Basically, a day to remove your bad energy. Black Rabbit Moon is when the moon produces or nourishes the self to strengthen the person's vitality. It is about healing and enhancing. It adds value to your creativity and ideas. It also lets you see solutions to problems. These dates are used for launching, promoting business ideas, manifesting, rejuvenation, and recuperating from illnesses. Here are the dates for this divine timing manifestation for May 2025. So Black Rabbit Sun, arriving days for cleansing, break spells, and renew. May 5, sit at southwest and face north between 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. May 14, sit at southwest and face north between 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. May 23, sit at southwest and face north between 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. May 30, sit at south and face northeast between 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. For Black Rabbit Moon arriving days is to nourish, find solutions, and recuperate. May 8, sit at southeast and face center between 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. May 17, sit at southeast and face center between 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. May 26, sit at southeast and face center between 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. And lastly, May 27, sit at center and face northwest between 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. In flying stars, there are 4 nobles and stars combination that we can activate for certain goals that you want to achieve, provided you choose the right date and timing for each activation. I'm now giving you the 4 nobles for 2025 Yin Wood Snake year. For the 4 nobles, activation should be done for the whole year of 2025 if you want the best result. But for the yearly and monthly stars combination, activation should only last for 14 days if you want a fast outcome. You can do the 4 nobles activation on the dates that I will specify. This way, you are protected for the whole year of 2025. So here are the 4 nobles and 1 protection star that you can use. The sun is the most powerful nobleman. People will start to give you opportunities, like looking for you to give you a job or help you in any way they can. This can also be used to pacify the negative stars that you have activated accidentally that made your life unbearable for a while. This year, it is in South 2. You can activate it this month using fire element. Although the star tree is there, it is weak. And if you need courage, this star is good for that. The moon, you'll be able to get useful information that you need with regards to something that is valuable or what you are looking for, like if you are investing, checking market trends, competitors, contracts, wealth ideas, and skill sets that you need. The moon is also a money maker if you execute our ideas to increase your wealth. This is in Southwest 3. But you cannot activate this sector because the monthly 5 yellow is here. So avoid Southwest this month. Dragon Virtue has the ability to solve problems and opportunities will follow through after solving it because people will see your hard work in resolving any issues. Just like when you are in a team and you are able to solve their problems, you will have a good reputation. It mitigates, resolves, and removes blockages or obstruction issues. Enhances wealth and career luck. It is in North 2. Okay, and you can activate it this month. Star 7 is weak here, so you don't have to worry about it if you activate with water. Likewise, you are activating the good Star 4, hitting 2 birds with 1 stone. Fortune Virtue is for celebration, happy events that can lead to promotion or business deals, networking, and less problems. This can also improve your relationship, enhances health and quality of life. This star is in Northeast 3. So this year, you cannot activate this sector as the 5 yellow and annual tree killings are in this sector together. Duke Virtue is the most positive annual energy. Shields your property for the year if activated. Brings growth and prosperity. Neutralizes negative chi and misfortune. This is in West 1. This area also has star 4 for knowledge and romance. If there's any negative star, it can be activated as it neutralizes any negative energy. You can activate this area this month because the good combination for period 9 is here. Likewise, you are hitting 2 birds with 1 stone. The nobleman star is here as well. So let me erase this first and then we go to the next slide. Okay. So we go to the inauspicious stars. So for the month. Okay, we have the monthly 3 killings in the east together with the annual 3 killings. And also, we have the monthly and the annual grand duke of snake. Okay, and then we have the month breaker and the annual breaker also in Northwest 3. Okay, so all pig animal signs should be cautious. Okay, because the snake clashes you. The overall policies that needs to be careful of are northeast, east, southwest, southeast 1 and 3, and northwest 3. So in annual flying stars, we can also activate the year and month chart. This is what we call chasing the wealth stars. Best activator is to position yourself in that sector. We can also use elemental activators like fire and water. The trigger is the man chart. So West, which has the 1-4 combination, as water is producing the wood element. It is wisdom and intelligence combination. Together, it will give a boost to the individual's knowledge that will enhance his ability to solve problems easily that gets in his way. Star 1 is also for nobleman help. This is a great combo for period time. Make sure you are in the area of West 1 to also activate Duke Virtue. The center has the 8-2 combination of 10 that brings great wealth luck, especially in asset gain and cash flow. Can be a career and wealth combo because of cash. This is one of the most powerful combo because you will get a steady income style from property, residual, or dividends. Southwest, which has a 5-8 combination, is only for advanced practitioner who are risk taker, as this powerful combo for money will bring you to the next level. This is the combo that we call no pain, no gain. As you gain, you also lose some. So if you are not a seasoned practitioner, I don't recommend to use it. I just like to tell you that this combination has also a good outcome. So in this application to the floor plan, let's go to the floor plan. Okay, so we have the 4-1 or 1-4. Okay, in the west is a bedroom. If the individual uses this room for work, especially West 1, then he will benefit from this combination. Okay, and then the 8-2 in the center is an area near the staircase. If the individual uses even a small portion, let's say right over here, of this area for work, then he will benefit from this combination. So let's go to the natal charts, okay? That has the sum of 10. So if your house is facing north with a natal chart of period 6, okay, facing north 1, and then we have the south 1, period 7, okay, northeast 1, period 8, and west 1, period 9, then you are lucky because all facing stars will have a combination of 10 for money. So let us check the natal charts. Okay. Okay, this one, the sum of 10 or the combination of 10, all palaces should have a combination of 10. Okay, it cannot be only one sector or only one direction. Okay, so let us check. So here we have the North 1 facing house, period 6. So in Southeast, we have the 3 natal numbers or natal flying stars. And then we have in the month of May, we have the 7 in the South. So 3 and 7 is 10. In the South is 7 and 3. Southwest is 5 and 5 is 10. West 9 and 1 is 10. Northwest 1 and 9 is 10. North 6 and 4 is 10. Northeast 8 and 2 is 10. And East 4 and 6 is 10. Then we have the period 7 chart facing South 1. So let's check. Okay, so 7 and 3 South is 10. Southwest 5 and 5 is 10. West 9 and 1 is 10. Northwest 1 and 9 is 10. North 6 and 4 is 10. Northeast 8 and 2 is 10. East 4 and 6 is 10. And Southeast 3 and 7 is 10. Then we go to period 8. North is 1 facing. Okay, so we go to Southeast. 3 and 7 is 10. 7 and 3 is 10 in the South. Southwest 5 and 5 is 10. West 9 and 1 is 10. Northwest 1 and 9 is 10. North 6 and 4 is 10. Northeast 8 and 2 is 10. And lastly, East 4 and 6 is 10. Then we go to period 9. So period 9 facing West 1. Okay. So South 7 and 3 is 10. Okay. Southwest 5 and 5 is 10. West 9 and 1 is 10. Northwest 1 and 9 is 10. North 6 and 4 is 10. Northeast 8 and 2 is 10. East 4 and 6 is 10. And Southeast 3 and 7 is 10. Okay, so let's say if you are using your house natal chart and monthly chart, this is Southwest 2 and 3 facing house natal chart. Okay, so for Big Tai Chi, if you want to use Northwest because you have a 9 there, okay, then you can activate with Fun to boost the energy of 6 and 9. This is Fire at Heaven's Gate combination. Leads to being a disruptor. Air or who challenges power. This is good for people who are trying to have a breakthrough in their career or business. It's also beneficial to companies who wants to revolutionize an industry with new products or services. Although this is a countering combination, you can use it if your goal is to be like Uber, etc. You just have to change your mindset that sometimes, even if it is uncomfortable or painful, the return would be worth it. If you want to use the 4 in the north, okay, to make a combo of 1, 4, 1 and 4. Okay, this is a very powerful combination that attracts star 9 and will give a 9, 1, sum of 10, and 9, 4, a hetu, both combination for finance. So using the small Tai Chi, we have to divide the sector into 9 grids. Okay? And position yourself where the good sector is in your room, or activate with water or fire. 1 and 4 stars pull in the 9 star. That is why if you have this in your natal chart, okay, then it is much better. So let me give you an example for small Tai Chi. So if you want to use the monthly one, okay, to have a combination of 1, 9 in South Palace, then use a 9 grid, okay, 9 grid, okay, here, okay, and position yourself in the west subsector of the South Palace. Okay, so if you want to use the monthly 3, okay, monthly 3 in the south to have a combination of 3, 7 in the West Palace, then use a 9 grid, okay, here, okay, and position yourself in the south subsector of the West Palace. This is a combination of 10 also for money. When you are aiming for a good palace that can combine with the annual stars, either by using the facing or sitting stars, you can also use the host and guest principle. This is layering the stars on your floor plan, but already in the next level. So here, south will be the most ideal in this floor plan because of the timely stars. So timely stars, what are the timely stars? The 9 and the 1. So let's go to house analysis. Okay, so here in the northwest is the dining. So if the household uses this area frequently for work or study, then they will benefit from this combination. The north palace is the bedroom. If the individual uses this room for work or study, then he will benefit from this combination. And of course, for the small Tai Chi, so in the south palace is the closet and washroom. And the west subsector is a toilet. Therefore, the combination of 1, 9 is wasted. So in the west palace is the bedroom with washroom. And star 3 in the subsector of south is sink and part of the bedroom. If the individual managed to use that part of the bedroom, like here, you can see, okay, then he can benefit from the combination. However, if not, then it is wasted. So let us use another method using the month star and your life gua. If you are looking for a job ASAP, then you can use this targeted approach to find a job. So if you are GUA 4 or 9, and you want to use the 9, then use northwest sector of your house to make a combo of 9-1 or 9-4. Annual star 3 here is weak. Make sure to use only northwest 1 and 2. If you are a GUA 2 and 3 and you want to use the 8, okay, then use the center sector of your house to make a combo of 8-2 and 8-3. Okay, if you are GUA 9 or 6 and you want to use the 1, then use west sector of your house for wealth opportunities. The combo here will be 1-9 and 1-6. If you are a GUA 7 or 8 and you want to use the 3, okay, then use the south sector of your house to benefit from 7-3 or 8-3 combination. So let's go to the application of floor plan for the Big Tai Chi. Okay, so northwest here is a toilet and bath. Therefore, GUA 4 and 1 people can't use this area for work. It is wasted. Okay, south is the dining room. So if GUA 7 and 8 people would like to use this area frequently, it will benefit them. So here in the west is the closet. Therefore, 9 and 6 people cannot benefit from this combo. So it is wasted. And in the center is the stairs. So for GUA 3 and GUA 2 people can't use this area. Therefore, it is wasted. Unless you put a small table here, okay, and work here, okay, in this area. Okay, or also you can work also here at the edge of the dining table, okay, because it is still part of the center, okay. Here is another method to boost your nobleman. Since star 1 is a nobleman star, then it is good to use it to activate your nobleman sector. When star 1 goes to your nobleman sector for the month, then you can activate that sector. Example, this month of May, star 1 lands in west. Okay. And if rooster is your nobleman, then you can use this sector to help you find your nobleman or mentor or activate this area. The month star will trigger the energy. If your day master is yang or yin fire, it is good to activate this sector this month. Okay, just hold on a moment. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So next we have using the monthly stars with Life Gua. Okay, so next in our topic will be how to use the monthly flying stars in relation to your Life Gua direction to have a stronger monthly energy. It is like combining evergreen Fengshui, your Gua, and short-term Fengshui to be more effective. From the monthly chart, we know the sectors of the good stars are in West star 1, North star 4, and Northwest star 9. Okay, this then will overlap with how you will use your life star, like if it is in your heavenly doctor, is also your nobleman direction. Longevity is like ability, peach blossom direction, and for networking. And Shengxi, okay, is for wealth creation. Attracts opportunity for career, wealth, growth, and fame. Therefore, star 1 in West will be good sector for Gua 2. If you want nobleman help or support, this is the sector that you need to use. For Gua 8, this is your likability or peach blossom sector. It is good when one wants to attract people to his network. And for Gua 6, this is your wealth direction. Okay? So you attract opportunities for wealth. So you need to use this sector as well. For North, star 4 will be a good sector for Gua 3. Okay, if you want nobleman help or support, this is the sector that you need to use. For Gua 9, likability or peach blossom direction. It is good when one wants to attract people to his network. And for Gua 4, if you want to attract opportunities for wealth, use this sector as well. Okay, and for star 9 in the Northwest will be good sector for Gua 8. If you want nobleman help, then this is the sector that you need to use. For Gua 2, this is your likability or peach blossom sector. If you want to attract people, then use this sector. And for Gua 7, okay, this is your wealth sector. Okay, if you want to attract opportunities, then use this sector as well. Okay, here's another method for you to use. Your opportunity sector is always where your original palace is. Okay, plus opposite will make a sum of 10. Okay, like for example, Gua 4, so 4 plus 6. Okay, so that is the sum of 10. Therefore, if the good combination is in your opportunity palace, then this is double yummy. You are using your opportunity palace at the same time the good combinations. So it will be hitting 2 birds with 1 stone. But make sure you are in the right place. Like for example, Northwest 1 and 2. So Gua 4, okay, you have the 9 star in your opportunity palace. Therefore, best to use it if you are aiming for fame and popularity. And for Gua 3, you have the star 1 in your opportunity palace. Therefore, best to activate West for nobleman help and wealth. Be proactive and get that wealth. Now we go to Bazi navigation. Another important matter is that we need to look at in the snake month is your affinity with the people that will support you and those people that you don't want to deal with. If you know them, then half of your battle is won. If you know how to connect with them, a lot of your problems will be solved. So the monkey has the advantage this month because you are best of friends with the snake. This is the time that you need to act on your plans to achieve your goals. If you want to go for partnership, joint venture, or business association, then you must go for it, especially if water is your useful god. A favorable combination indicates that you can command respect, influence others, and have the potential to earn money. Then we have the 3 harmony combination of snake, ox, and rooster. Results to metal. If metal is your favorable element, it will enhance whatever is the meaning of metal in your 10 gods. If your day master is young water, then your 10 gods will be direct resource or indirect resource, which represents learning and using your intuition. It will be good for intellectual development and checking market trends. So if you have these animal signs in your chart, then the month will be good to you. The 3 seasonal combination of snake, horse, and goat influences the strength of the day master, whether he was born in season or not. 2, it will show whether the day master is weak or strong to handle the challenges of life and how it will affect his quality of life. This combination can be used for partnership, association, and collaboration. If fire is your useful god, then it will mean fame and recognition. If you are a weak Earth Day Master and fire is your useful god, this will enhance or bring balance to your chart. If you are a strong Earth Day Master, then this combination will be unfavorable to you. The month will be most favorable if you have the yin metal and yang fire in any of your 4 pillars. Because yin metal and yang fire in heavenly stems is a combination that will produce metal for finance. It is wealth month for those who have yang fire and yin fire and yang water and yin water day masters. It is good to do financial activities this month. For yang fire day master, it is your direct wealth. And for yin fire day master, it is your indirect wealth. It will enhance your wealth generation. For men with any of these day master, If you are looking to have a new girl or wants to get married, this may be the best time for you if yin metal is one of your wealth elements. It is wealth month also for those who have yang water or yin water day masters. For yang water day master, it is your direct wealth. And for yin water day master, it is your indirect wealth. However, if you are weekday master, there is possibility of loss of wealth. So if your useful gods are yin metal or yin fire, then the month will be favorable to you. Mix if there's only one element present. You will have better chances of success in your endeavors this month. However, if these elements are your 7K or 10 of your 10 gods, you need to be very cautious. When times are tough and difficult, especially with this global warming, it is good to have a nobleman by your side who can help and support you. All you have to do is ask. All young water and yin water day masters, people will have the snake as their nobleman this month. If you ask help from them, they will not be able to refuse you because that is their role in the universe. You have the affinity to connect with them, so don't hesitate. Find them as this may be your only chance this year. Plot your chart and check if a snake is your nobleman. Snake is a traveling horse star. Therefore, if you have this animal sign in any of your 4 pillars, then there is a chance to travel this month. If metal is your wealth star, this means that you could earn while traveling. It could be domestic or international. Those with pig, rabbit, and goat will also have the chance to travel this month because a snake is your personal sky horse. So there's a clash relationship between snake and pig. Basically, this clash is a type of annoying and interfering clash. A clash between sun and ocean that can touch each other. The sun is reflected on the ocean, okay, that gets into your eyes, okay? So you know you're in the ocean and then there's the sun, and if you can see, you know, it just gets reflected to your eyes. So that is the annoying clash. So this is the least troublesome of all the clashes. Basically, the person is being nosy, getting into the affairs of others even if you are not welcome. Therefore, the people will start hating you and could injure you in a way. Okay? Clashes also denotes a major change. So watch out for it this month. It could be positive or negative depending on how you react to it. For the pig, avoid commencing or initiating anything new this month. If the month is favorable to you or the element is your useful god, this clash will not be so severe. But if this is your 7K, then you could become extremely aggressive in pursuits and merciless in your approach. So here we have the clash also between yin metal and yin wood day stems. Whatever is represented by these two elements as your 10 gods will usually give you the problem in that area of your life, but on a surface level only. If it is a clash in your month, means changes will happen in your workplace that can lead to your performance if the 10 gods is output. Solution here is water to pacify the clash. Whatever the water means as your 10 gods, then do the action. Clash can be dissolved by a combination. So harm, okay, between the snake and the tiger. It is an emotional pain like in divorce. You will go through discomfort, pain, and hassle, but will depend on the elements whether the outcome will be good or bad for you. Okay? Brings tough emotional struggle where you are trying to juggle between serving your trust, being betrayed, or being used for other people's gain. With this, those born with the snake harm with tiger is a traveling harm. It is like problems crop up when you least expect it. Like for example, okay, a friend of mine are vacationing in the Philippines and they will have an 18 hours overlay in Japan. In Japan, you need to have a visa, even if you will stay only in the airport. So their flight was canceled because they don't have a Japanese visa. They have to book for another flight that will not pass Japan. This made them spend more. A combination will also reduce the harm or take action based on your 10 gods. Then we have the destruction. Snake and monkey is a combination with a destruction effect. This is like an opportunity, but requires you to do things differently from the past, and it comes to you abruptly. Can be destroying the old relationship and establishing a new one. Usually, there will be a behavioral changes due to working together and could have emotional issues. This results to destruction if it will be a negative combination, and separation is imminent. Then we have the ungrateful punishment between the tiger, snake, and monkey. This is trust issues between family members. Sometimes when help is given to them, they are doubtful about the motive. They always feel that there is hidden agenda. Sometimes when you help and still people talk behind your back and you feel that they are ungrateful to you. The solution here is that if you give, don't expect anything in return. So let us go to each and every animal sign. Okay, so for the snake, you have the star 7 in your palace. So this is good for communication. Star 7 is good for communication, but be aware of the theft and robbery and injuries. Okay, so there is an increased risk of financial loss. Be cautious of accidents. And Grand Duke is in your palace. Okay, although this star is good for communication, you still have to be cautious if you are going to activate it. If you don't have any confidence in communicating with other people. So the horse has the argumentative star 3 in your location. Avoid any confrontation, disputes, and arguments. Take care of legal entanglements. Keep your rage at bay, okay, and be more tolerant. And also be aware of over-aggression. Don't be very aggressive. Don't be crazy overpowered. Okay, hold on to a positive and progressive mindset. Good for partnership and collaboration. Then we have the goat. So you have the star 5 in your palace. So make sure to avoid the southwest area. Okay. Be careful of accidents and mishaps, obstacles, and hindrances. Get a regular physical checkup. There could be loss of wealth as well because of the star 5. Okay, so take precautionary measures this month. So make sure to avoid this sector. Good to team up with the snake. So then we have the monkey also has the star 5 in your palace. So be careful of accidents and mishaps, obstacles, and hindrances. Get a regular physical checkup for your health. Okay, there could also be loss of wealth. And you have to take precautionary measures this month. And of course, avoid the southwest, okay, or your palace, because that is the palace of the monkey and the goat. So good for collaboration and networking. So rooster, you have the star 1 in your residence. That is good for intellectual endeavor. It is also good for nobleman health. It will boost your wisdom. Also good for financial activities because it is the future wealth star. And you can work with a team, okay? And also good for collaboration. Dog, you have the star 9 in your sector. Good for happy events and festivities. Excellent for fame and recognition. Be careful also of your heart, eye, and abdomen. So have a physical checkup as well. Because since fire is, intense, then have a health checkup. Okay, make sure to keep your rage at bay as well. Okay, good for promotion if you are attending corporate affairs by networking or making deals. Okay, dispels negative energies and invigorates a space. Rules prosperity and good fortune. Used for financial and wealth prospect. Okay, for the boar, okay, it is also in your sector because you are in Northwest 3. Good for happy events and festivities. Excellent for fame and recognition. Have your health checked up. Okay? When fire is intense, make sure to keep your rage at bay. Also, good for promotion if you are attending corporate affairs by networking. It also dispels negative energies and invigorates a space. Rules prosperity and good fortune. Use it for financial and wealth prospect. Then we have the rat, who has the star 4 in your palace. That is good for romance and education. This is good for academic pursuit. Okay? Time to upgrade your skill sets and be indispensable. And if you want to start a romantic relationship, this is the month for you. Then we have the ox. Star 2 is in your sector. Good for asset gain in period 9. If you are looking to have a legacy in your endeavor, this star will bring this to you, as this star is future wealth. So good also for property investments. Okay. Be aware of the illness star, especially when there is Shachi externally. Okay. Good for team building or networking and partnership. The tiger, star 2 is in your sector. Good for asset gain in period 9. Okay, and also if you are looking to have a legacy, okay, this star will bring this to you, as this is a future wealth star. Good for property investments. Be aware of the illness star, especially when there is Shachi externally. Okay, and also be aware of your emotions. The rabbit, you have the star 6 in your palace, which is good for promotion. It is also good for career progression, authority, power, and good name. Okay, but more responsibilities, more income. Okay, you can tap to this sector also for healing and heaven's luck. But be aware that you have the annual and monthly 3 killings. And lastly, the dragon, you have the star 7 in your palace. It is good for communication. Be aware of theft and robbery. Increased risk of financial loss. Be cautious of accidents. Be careful of physical injuries. And be aware that you have the annual and monthly 3 killings. Now let us go to each and every animal sign. Oh, no, I mean, let us go to the Qmen chart from May 5 to June 4. Okay, so we have our visiting deities for each destiny palace. Okay, so here let us start with the east. Okay, so we have the snake. The snake has strong intuition. The snake is a sharp thinker and fast learner. So, okay. So southeast, we have the chief. The chief is success in all endeavors. Then south, your visiting deity, if you have the south as your destiny palace, then your visiting deity is 9 heavens. So this is for visualization or foresight. Then next, we have the 9 earth in the southwest. Okay, so earth is wealth accumulation and property. Then we have in the west the black tortoise. The black tortoise is good for underhanded deals. He is a manipulator. If you need to manipulate a proposal to be in your favor, then you can use black tortoise. And then we have the tiger. Okay, the tiger in the northwest. So the tiger is for physical strength and great stamina. So if you are, unwell, or let's say you need more energy, then you can use the tiger. And then we have the harmony in the north. Harmony is good for networking and negotiation or partnership. So if you have harmony in your destiny palace, then it is good to manifest for, deal making, negotiation, and everything. Okay. So the moon, okay, is in the northeast. So moon is information and knowledge. So if you need more information, if you are going into business and you need more information, then, excuse me, you can use moon. Okay, palaces that have good components for this month. These are the sectors that you should use to manifest this month. Sit back to the direction and meditate. For example, in the southeast is success in business. Okay, so chief is success in all endeavors. He symbolizes wealth, health, fortune, and fame because chief is the leader of the deities. He has a success rate is high in personal achievements. So, and heart, okay, denotes a true leader who lives to serve in the most caring and gentle way. Heart, okay? Good for leadership and wealth management. Life door is for opportunities and business, okay? So it represents growth, development, wealth, and career advancement. Okay, so if you have this in your, in your destiny palace, if your destiny palace is southeast, then this month it is good to meditate. So life door offer opportunities to achieve a better life. Okay. So G Earth is being productive, supportive, and flexible. Represents the ability to think unconventionally when necessary. Sin metal represents morality and justice, but promotes the use of underhanded methods to achieve one's goal. Okay. Has high self-esteem and seeks attention. So the next direction that you can use to meditate or to manifest for the month is the north, because here we have the harmony, okay, fear, hero, being, ending. So if your destiny palace is in the north, then that is very good for you because it is your like residence. Okay, so yeah, the more you meditate, the more you will be successful. So harmony represents partnership, collaboration. Okay, good for networking skills. So good for starting joint venture and association. Okay, the hero inspires bravery and courage, but unfavorable health outlook. So better to look after your health as well. Okay, fear represents suspicion, doubt, and stress and anxiety. So make sure in your workplace you don't get any stress. Okay, and also don't be very anxious. Okay, you may lead to it may lead to one of various obstacles, because if you fear, let's say if you have the fear of dealing with someone, okay, and you want to achieve your goal, then there will be obstacles, okay? Being is known as the heavenly power, good for position of authority. Ding represents friendliness and communicative. So that's why it's good, because the harmony is also for friendliness and communication, okay, because of the partnership effect. Okay, so Ding is also considered to be crafty and fast when it comes to achieving success. So if you want a fast success, then you might as well use the North. Okay, Yushi is also good for assuming new position, closing business deals, operating a new business, and pacifying someone angry. So together with the harmony and the Ding, okay, so collaboration, partnership, deal making, and networking is best to be done in the North. Okay, meditate for it and you will be successful. So now we go to supercharge yourself on these dates by using the good Qmen formation on the following dates. So first of all, we need to know what is flying bird fall into cave. Okay, so this one is the dates for flying bird into cave. You have to stay here, or you have to, in this direction for 2 hours, so that you will benefit from this formation. Okay, so flying bird fall into cave means whatever action you like to execute, sit back to these directions to do your activities. This formation will likely unfold your plans without much effort, and success will come as easy as breathing. Like everything that you want to happen will just fall into your lap. You also need to take action on your plans. This month, you should make things happen. So here, flying bird fall into cave, we have the May 7, northeast direction with sky horse. That means if it's with sky horse, the result will be fast. So May 20, southeast direction. May 24, northwest direction, also with sky horse. May 27, east direction. May 31st, west direction. And June 2, northwest direction. Now we go to the Green Dragon returns. Green Dragon returns, which is also a good formation for career progression, resolve negative situation. It increases profits, flourish relationship, and outstanding outcome in all areas. It means that as the dragon turns his head, all your enemies are now your allies. However, you need to execute whatever plan you have and get things done. Sit with your back to this direction and manifest. You can do your cold callings here. Okay, so now the dates will be May 17, northwest direction, May 18, west direction, May 24, southeast direction, and May 27, west direction. This one is supposed to be May, okay? Flying star activation dates for the month of May 2025. So this one is for activation of the four nobles and stars combination. Okay, from May 5 to June 4, 2025. Okay, the A2 combinations in the center is fine because you are activating the Sun of 10 for money. The elements here are all friends, and the 5 can only be activated if you activate the area for the longest time. If you are not confident enough, then don't do any activation in this area. Just activate the west. So, okay, so we have here the activation dates. May 5, okay? Okay, center is far, but if you don't want to activate the center, then it's fine. Just activate the west location or direction with fun. So 9:30 p.m. to 11 p.m., not for dragon. May 7, okay, center with far, west with fun. 1:30 a.m. to 3 a.m., not for horse. May 8, center with fire, west with fun, 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m., not for goat, and 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. May 16, center with fire, west with fun, 3:30 a.m. to 5 a.m., not for rabbit, 3:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. May 20, center with fire, west with fun, 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m., but not for goat. May 28, center with fire, west with fun, 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m., not for rabbit. May 29, center with fire, west with fun, 3:30 p.m. to 5 p.m., not for dragon. May 31, center with fire, west with fun, 3:30 p.m. to 5 p.m., not for horse. June 1, center with fire, west with fun, 3:30 p.m. to 5 p.m., not for goat. So if you are serious about having cash immediately, then maybe a little inconvenience will not harm you. Then you can use the day stars in combination with the month stars. This is for big Tai Chi only. And you need to place at least moving water in the sector. You need to put the water there for 3 to 5 days until you have achieved your outcome or use the sector to activate the stars. For this, I'm just going to give you some dates that you can use. Okay, so here are the dates. Okay, 1 and 4, May 5, North, 9:30 p.m. May 11, West, 9:30 p.m. These are the good combinations for period 9, okay? So 1-9, May 7, West, 9:30 p.m. May 16, West, 3:30 p.m. 9-9 combination, May 8, West, 9:30 p.m. May 26, West, 7:30 p.m. 9-4 combination, May 7, Center, 5:30 p.m. May 13, Northwest, 11:30 a.m. 9-1 combinations, May 18, Northwest, 7:30 p.m. May 27, Northwest, 7:30 p.m. And 4-9 combination, May 22, North, 5:30 a.m. or May 31, North, 3:30 p.m. Other combinations, okay, we have May 8, 1-1 West, 9:30 a.m. May 8, 8-8 Center, 9:30 p.m. May 10, 6-4, sum of 10, North, 1:30 p.m. May 13, A3, this is a head-to combination, south, 9:30 a.m. May 17, 1-1, west, 9:30 p.m. May 19, sum of 10, north, 3:30 p.m. Then we have May 21, 3-7, west, 7:30 a.m. May 26, 1-1, west, 7:30 p.m. May 28, 6-4, sum of 10, north, 11:30 a.m. May 30, another sum of 10, south, 1:30 p.m. May 31, 1-6, a head-to combination, west, 3:30 p.m. And June 4, 1-1, west, 9:30 p.m. So my assessment for May comes to an end. As you all know, I released the first one last month, the first video. However, you will need to subscribe to all the monthly vision videos that will follow starting the horse month for a fee. This fee is just to cover for some expenses who are making these slides. Thank you, and I hope you will have a good manifestation and activation. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment box or join me in my Facebook page and you can ask questions. Thank you and have a wonderful month ahead. Bye for now.